Daryl, hey, got your video related to changes in growth rates and change in acquisition fee and its impact on our overall returns. So happy to dig into this. Yeah, great question. So first, let's talk about your question as it relates to change in market rent, either current rent or post renovation rent. So you had pointed out that if we were to say change current rent, let's say I take it from 2 to 5, and let's watch the IRR up here. It's 12.77. If I change all of these to 5, it just goes to 12.78. And you go, that should have more of an impact. Let's change it. Let's go up 100%, 13.18, right? The change is nominal. Let's go 1,000 point. Okay, now it goes up some, but the change is minimal. However, if we change the post renovation rate, let's go to 5%. From 12 to 21, go to 100%, and now it's blowing it out. The reason why is because the model is rolling the current units that are leased at the current rent to a post renovation rent over some period of time. I think in your model, it started in month 2 and ended in month 24. What that means is most of the growth in the current rent won't actually affect your cash flow because most of the units are rolling to a post renovation rent. Or in other words, they will be using this growth rate, not this growth rate. In fact, if I recall in your model, about half of your units were renovated already, meaning half of those units weren't even using this growth rate at all. The other half were using this growth rate. And then over a 24-month period, the other half moved from this to this. And so now I see it, okay, I'm using now 50% of my units are already renovated, meaning only 50% are using the current rent. And therefore, if I grow this by 5%, has a negligible impact. In fact, if I go beyond year 2, let's say I come out here and I put some crazy growth rate, notice it has zero impact. That's because 100% of the units that are using the current rent will have rolled to the post renovation rent before we hit year 3. So that's the first one. The second question is about acquisition fee. So we come down here to the partnership level returns. We notice here that the property level levered IRR is 13.62, the property level 1.41 multiple levered equity multiple, and we notice the property level cash on cash of 9.16. The acquisition fee, we could take this to 100. It won't actually impact those. The reason why is the acquisition fee is modeled under the partnership level cash flows. So what happens is you have the property produces cash flow and it creates some net levered cash flow. This net levered cash flow then is available to distribute to the partners. That line flows into the partnership level cash flow. And before distributing it out to the partners, we first split out some fee. In this case, say a 2% fee to the GP. So you shouldn't see any impact on your property level cash flows because the acquisition fee is a partnership level fee. In other words, that fee is taken after the property level. Let me know if you have any other questions on this. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for the great question.